Hmm. So last class we had discussed about what is multi-branch pipeline. So what is multi-branch pipeline and how to configure multi-branch pipeline. So next, so multi-branch pipeline is nothing but right. So based on your branch, it is scanning. Jenkins server keep on your scan your repository, and if we create so any branch, automatically it will create one job, one project for the job. So no need to create for each and every branch. So multiple branch, right? Suppose if your repository have multiple branches. So whenever if I create new branch, or automatically I want to scan my repository, I want to create one project for specific branch and all. And based on this, it will trigger. No need to worry. And also last class we seen, right? So these are interview questions. Mostly they are asking what is the multi-branch pipeline and what is Jenkins share library. So Jenkins share library means already last class we orally we seen, right? So how it will work. This is the common functionality. So some of common repetitive task. For example, I have 100 projects, and so each project, so everything no need to write a scratch level, right? Some of common steps, some of common functionality. So I want to implement with the help of share library. So with the help of share library. So already last class we seen, right? So now see here. So some of common steps and all. First we need to create a repository, or we are going to that structure like right, SRC, resources, variables. So that is the common project structure and all. So first we need to create the project, and inside this project, what are based on your requirement, based on our requirement, we are going to implement some common steps and all. So with the help of those steps, whenever if you need, so no need to write a scratch level. So under the steps, directly we can call your, so that so method, that function name and all. That's it. So if whenever if you need any function, for example, I implemented 20 functions, 20 methods. So functions, that is method is nothing but so we are implementing actual task and all. So whenever if we need just that name, that file name only we are calling in our script level. We are calling our script level. So let's see how it will work. And we started. So what is Jenkins share library? Already last class. See, this is the official website. If you want to know more about how it will work, so these are the share library. Common functionality. So share library is defined with the name, source code, retrieval methods. Here the naming convention is method. So every method, so we are going to implement. This is the default structure root. So if you want to maintain share library, so SRC, this is the root directory, or variables, this is the one directory, or resources. So under the source directory, we can keep all your Groovy source files and all. In our variable directory, we can keep all your files, text files, or whatever it may be. In our resources file, we can maintain all your configuration files, external libraries and all. But in my repository, in my share library, I given only one, that is variables I declare. But these are the default structure, guys. So we can maintain same SRC variables, and at least one is mandatory. So now I created only variables. So under this variable, see here, first we need to configure the global share library. Global share library. So once that is done, and next coming to your Jenkins server, first let me connect my Jenkins server. So many people ask this one. Just remember. So in interview purpose, so no need to give a theoretical answer. Just one or two lines answer only. You need to give. What is sharp layer? Simply we can say reusable. So if you someone common reusable methods, common reusable steps and all, if you want to implement, so that case we go for share library. Now how to call your share library in our script level? So already last class we seen, right? So if you want to call, so this is the syntax. This is the syntax. So how it will work means, so already at the rate symbol, and we need to call your function name. That's already we added, right? So that name and all we need to add your pipeline. So where here, see, like this, at library, and your this is your library name. Already this name and all I configure in my so share library global tool configure. See, these are the syntax. So they are expecting this line only. They are expecting this line. So once if we say what is share library, common reusable functions and all, we are going to implement one repository and we can reuse it. So how to call your share library in our script level? This is the syntax. At library, at library, and we need to call where we need to pass your library name we need to pass. Suppose if we have multiple library names, and that case we can call like this. So library, and this is array format array. This is my share library. This is one name, another name is other library 1 2 3. Like this we can call many. See here, access multiple libraries with the one statement. If you want to access multiple share libraries one statement, so that case we can call. So just remember only these three lines, that's it, nothing. So using the version specific, for example, if you want to access specific version of library, so that case we need to add, we need to mention version number. Suppose if you want to call multiple libraries names, so that case we need to follow array. So at library and open, and this is the array format. This is one, this is one. Like this we can call many library names, whatever it may be. So now I connected Jenkins server, and so let me check it. So sudo hyphen where this is control plus plus. How to check my Jenkins server is running? Systemctl. So sudo hyphen I am connecting root user. Systemctl, systemctl, systemctl status Jenkins. If it is not running, I am anyway it is running. Okay. Now let me open my Jenkins server. So with the help of public IP. So go to your instance, and so this is copy this public IP, and coming to here just to paste it, and default port number 8080. Mm. So now if you go to here, how to configure, now you know right what is share library and how it will work. Suppose first step what we need to do, we need to configure global share libraries. So here we need to add that one and all we need to add here. So these are the share library, and click on the add, and we need to give, see here, library name and all. So everything, so this is the official document we can follow. If you don't know anything, just Google it and they will give official document. Just follow same steps and all, whatever it may be. And if you want to call this like this, we need to call. Let me same steps I am going to follow. First go to manage Jenkins, and so once go to system configure system. So go to configure system. Here there is one option available. What is that option name? So this is the global pipeline libraries. Global means we can reuse it. We can use in any project, any job, any project, any job. This is the common for global is nothing but already you know, right? It is accessible for all projects, all jobs. Accessible in all projects or all jobs. Wherever you want, we can use it. So this is the path. So you need to pass any name. The library name should be, we can give any name. That is up to you. We can give any name and default versions. So we can pass commit ID, we can pass a tag name, or we can, right, pass a branch name, whatever it may be. That is your wish, up to you. Default version. So based on branch name, or based on commit ID, or based on tag name, or release name, where you want. So you need to pass here. And so if you want to call this library, now I given my share library, right? My shared hyphen library. So if you want to call in our script level, my C here, this is the syntax. So this is the syntax. Now I'm going to configure same way. Now I'm going to configure same thing only. Just search it, global, right? Global lib or dash type library. So if you go to here, see here, global pipeline libraries. So this is the shareable library available to any pipeline job. So once you configure here, which repository you configure. So this repository, this share library, we can call, we can reuse it any job, any project. So that is the meaning. Just remember only one line in interview purpose. Shareable. So this is the shareable libraries available to any pipeline job running on the system. So this is my Jenkins server. So in this system, suppose if I create 100 jobs, in 100 jobs I can reuse it. So this is the, yes, last class I given DevOps test lib, right? DevOps test lib. This is my library name. This is my shareable library name. And here I given default version. If we click on here, we can give commit ID, or we can pass a branch name, or we can give any tag name also, name, branch name, tag name, or commit name. So based on this we can pass anything. Anyway, here I given my default, so main. Okay, now this is the retrieval method, how we can access your share library. So how to access your share library? So if you want to, there is two ways is there. One is legacy SCM and modern. Just select a modern SCM, source code management, and see here loads a library from the SCM plugin using the newer interface. Now I selected source code, GitHub or Git, whatever it want. So now my repository available Git only, and it is asking where is your share library, which is your share library. So this is my share library, right? So if you go to here GitHub, already my so repository available here. So my repository available here. If you go to repositories, and just if you search here Jenkins share library. So this is my repository name, and so the structure should be, now I given only variables. We can use src directory, we can use resource directory, and we can use variables. But anyone is mandatory. If you want to, we can use three also. So now if you come to here, so this is the share library directory structure. So see here directory structure. You should follow SRC, variables, and resources. I don't want this thing. Just now I used only variables directory. So under this directory, I created under this directory. Now if you come to here, see here, these are my methods. These are my methods. Now see here, build. These are my methods. Build. Now this is my reusability. Now see here, this is my DEF. This is my method name. Call. This is my method name. If anyone know Java, if anyone knows C, .NET, so they can easily understand nothing. This is very simple script only. So now this is the method name, and here I am passing one string name. String maven goal. So string maven goal. For example, in my script, if I pass like this, so in my script, if I pass like this, so this is the string, right? This is the method def. So here I given some name, right? So def method name call and string and maven goal. I given like this is some name, right? Okay. So whenever if you pass in our script, if I pass men, if I cast men clean means I am passing some string. So now it will check first that string comes here. If you pass clean means it is checking. If is nothing but mostly check the condition. If whatever I am passing, for example, here I pass it clean. So Maven goal clean, clean equal to clean. Yes. If it is true means it is executing this line. If it is false means next it will come to next if statement. So now, for example, I given a package test package and all. So first it is checking here. It is not satisfied, and the package also equal to compile. No, this is also condition is false, and it is coming to here. And the test package equal to test. This condition also false. Next it is coming here. So package equal to package. Yes, it is matched. Now which command it will execute? Men clean package. This command will execute, but this script execute only Linux. Here I am calling sh, right? Suppose the same script if you want to execute in Windows, so that case we need to use batch. Okay. So this is the conditions. So this is simple reusable method. Just we implemented one method. So this is my method name. So this is my method name. So here I am giving some string format. String I am passing some value. So it will check whatever value you passing. First, it will check this condition. If it is satisfied, it will execute. Suppose it is this condition is false. Now it is coming to here else part. It is checking. If it is false, it is coming here. If it is false, it is coming here. Suppose if it is true means it will execute this line. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? So like this, we can implement all your reusable methods. Whatever you want, we can implement some of common steps and all. Suppose if we have big project, very big project. So I have multiple projects, multiple modules. So in each project, we cannot implement scratch level, right? So that case, mostly we are implementing some reusable methods. So some reusable methods. So with the help of this method, what is the main advantage is reusability. We can use these methods in our Jenkins server, any job, any project. Got it? This is very, very important. Interview many people they asked, so that is the reason. So I am explaining here. Okay. Anyone any doubt still? Hello.
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay. Now let me come to create one pipeline. So now how to call my library. Now this is my share library. Now my repository is available. Now already I configure in our Jenkins server also. So here also I configure. Yesterday last class also I configure, right? So global pipeline libraries. I give any name we can pass it. We can give any name, guys. That is your wish. And here we can pass so commit id we can give so branch name or tag name, that is your requirement. And leave as it is, select source and select your repository url. So this is my share library repository, my code is available here. Now observe here. So this is my files, this is my Jenkins share library. Under the variables, this is my root directory. Here I have these are the three files. So in each file I have some method. See here, if you select this, this is the call method. I implemented something. And if we come to here, this is the hello world. Now see here, just I print one line only. So def call. So see here, whatever you want, we can print it. Now coming to variables, and this is the stages. And see here, if stage name build, I want to execute. If stage name is honor, I want to execute this one. If stage name is maven, that is nexus repository. So that case we can use this one. This is the if and else conditions. So these are the conditions only. If it is true, it will execute. If it false means condition come to next, and it is executing here. If it is not satisfied, next it will go to here. It is checking here. Okay. Now let me create one pipeline job and how to use it. Now I'm coming to dashboard and click on new item, and so coming to here, just give any name. So test lib, test library. Okay. Just to select the pipeline. That's it. Click on OK. Just select the pipeline. Click on OK. So now coming to here and go to pipeline section, and this is pipeline, right? So already this is the pipeline, how it will work. So already I have existing code, right? Apply, save. So let me copy that existing and all. Already we have code and all, right? So Dev Chennai, this is the pipeline, and go to configuration and go to pipeline, and so here up to this is already very old one. Mm, This is shared pipeline, scripted pipeline. This is a pipeline. Go to configure. So anyway, I am copying same code only, right? So whatever you want, so we can call it. I need the steps only. Apart from I don't want. So now test test library. Test library. Go to configuration. Go to pipeline code. And right now I don't have anything. Just already I failed. These are the common steps. Pipeline, stages any, and tools I configure maven, and stages. This is a continuous download. You know, right? What is this one? How it will work? I hope everyone know. So it is connected to my repository. It is connected to my repository and executing. Now this is the one. Now this is a compile. Compile means now see here. So generally what we are doing here. So here assets here executing your commands and all, right. So mun clean. So like this we are calling, right. Now coming to here stage starts it stages start and close here and close one more also. That's it. Now same thing if you want to execute one more. These are the stage and stage name. This is the stage name and so here stage name is for example package artifact, right. So under the stage steps, under the steps we are calling your sh mun space, just we are calling. These are the normal steps. So here anyone any doubt here? So these are the default pipeline procedure steps and all. Anyone any doubt here? Now let me execute. So see here, this is a pipeline, agent, tool section, stages. Under stages, we can declare multiple. This is one stage, this is one stage, this is one stage. This is for source code, this stage for compile, clean the package or compile, whatever it may be. So this is the compile and so this is the package. So like this, we can add many stages, right? Now let me run. Now same script, I am going to convert so library. Now continuous download is done. Now continuous compilation is running. Now it is once that is done, artifact files. It is also done. So now see here, click on. So now did I use any library here? No, right? So these are the default pipeline. I didn't call. Now I want to update. I want to use reusable methods. So like this, if you want to declare 100 projects, every time you need to write, right? I don't want like this. Now here, so these are my, so this is my share library. So this is my share library. What is your share library name? So this is my pages, right? So I want to call this, I want to call this file, this method. So how to call it? So this is the, so this is the file name. What is the file name? Stages. What is the file name? Stages. Or I don't want, that is different. I want to build. So what is the stages? See here, one is compile, one is compile, clean, test, package and all. Package and all. Now see, just this is the file name build. So this is the file name build, and so coming to your pipeline, go to here pipeline, and so go to configuration section. Go to configuration section. So under configuration. Now, so instead of writing directly here, now I'm going to write build. So this is the my method name, right? So build control Z. Okay. So what is this? Build build. Now I am passing here. So package. Now I'm passing here package. But this is here I am SS directly right. These steps already available here. Again, no need to write. See here. SHMN clean, SHMN clean compile, SHMAN clean test, SHMAN clean package. This already I written here. Now I'm calling this method name. What is my method? Call method. So this method available which file? Build file. Now directly I'm calling that file name package. Now I don't want this line and so build and here I'm passing so compile. Now see here. So like this, any project whenever if you need we can. Now I'm triggering the build. Now it will success or fail. Anyone guess it? It will work or not? It will build will success or fail. Now same syntax only, just updated my method names. That's it, my file name. So this is my share library file name. Now I'm going to trigger. Now it will work or not work?
He said it will work.
See how it will work. Now it will fail. Now see here. Now I want to show this error. Now see here. So now problem is Now see here, stage artifacts due to earlier failures. No item named compile found. Now see here. So if you go to here, so up to here, this is connected to my repository, connect to my repository, and so connect to my repository. I'm getting output. This is source code and all. Now if you want to execute, see here stage artifact or its name, compilation also. See, there is some fail. Why it is fail? What is the syntax means? If you, this is the directory structure. Now I configure this one in my global. That is a configure system and all. How to call, how to use. If you want to reuse that one, so this is the syntax. If you want to reuse it, if this is the syntax. So we need to call this line in our script. Otherwise, it won't work. Now got it? Now
Yes, sir.
copy this line, go to your pipeline code, go to your script, go to your pipeline. So go to configuration section. So under the configuration pipeline and go to top, go to top. So now coming to here, this is the syntax at library. At library. What is your share library name? What is your share library name? Coming to here. So what is my share library name? We don't know, right? So let me coming to here. So new tab and go to manage Jenkins and go to configuration system, configure system. So now here, right, what is the name, my share library name? DevApps test lib. Copy this name, coming to here, just paste it. Now got it? That's it. No need to do anything. Now see here, this is my share library name. So this is my share library name. Now clear? So in intro they are expecting only this line. So how to call your share library in our pipeline? So how to call your share library in our pipeline? Already you have share library. I want to reuse it. First, if you want to reuse it, you need to import, right? Like so, this is the syntax. At the library, your library name. So this is my library name. Now got it? Anyone any doubt here? For example, if I pass ABC, we need to pass here ABC. For example, if I pass XYZ, we need to pass here XYZ. Clear?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay, now apply step. Now build now. Now check it. So now it will, whatever errors we are getting, same in real time also we are getting same errors. Now see here, build is success, build is finished, war file also generated. Now clear? Anyone any doubt here? Now got it right? So we need to remember to first step we need to configure the first step we need to configure the under the global pipeline libraries. Here only, so first step, give any name. This is your library name and we can pass any version and all. And this is the your share library URL. Already everything I configure here only. This is my repository and everything I configure here. Now how to call your library in our pipeline? So this is the syntax at library, at library. Next we need to pass
Yes,
your
sir.
library name, your share library name. So this is the space underscore. Underscore means it will include whatever in this library, what are the methods available, everything it will inherit, everything it will come to your script where if you want to we can reuse it. Now see here directly, this is my file name. So now here I passed compile or here I passed package, whatever you want. For example, now I given package, right? So what it will do, first it will go to here. Now it will my package name I passed here. What is this package, right? First it will check here, is it matched? No. Now it will check package equal to compile, false. Package equal to test, false. Package equal to package, yes, true. This condition satisfied. Now it is executing this line, men clean package, that's it. Clear?
Yeah, clear, sir.
So like this, so we can now reusability. Now every time no need to implement these steps and all. Wherever you need, just just call your name. This is your file name, and just we can pass your parameters. But if we come to real time, we have many files. what are reusable methods and all. So those methods we can implement like this. So whatever based on that project requirement, 100% each every project is they are using means I'm not saying 100%, but based on requirement. So few people they are using share library. If their project is made, if they have multiple models, if they have multiple projects, so for every project, no need to implement scratch level, right? So they want some automation. They want some reusable methods. They want some reusable methods. I don't want to implement every time. Just already I implemented one time. So this file I can call anywhere. So that is the global pipeline library. That is the global pipeline library. Anyone any doubt here? Now suppose if you want to use my library, just click on this, go to browser and use my ID. So GitHub dot and search a share Jenkins share library and just fork it. Just fork it. So that's it. You can use it and practice purpose we can use. Anyone any doubt here? Hello.
Yes,
No, sir.
yes, sir.
Okay. Now in Jenkins, now almost we done. Uh, Now already master slave also done. Main topics. Just come to here. Now right how to create users and all. Go to manage Jenkins. So now what is the configuration system, global tool configuration, how to install plugins
Manage
and
plugins.
nodes and clouds and security and manage credentials, how to create users. So these are the main topics. Now interview purpose, most of the people they are asking these type of questions. So first, what is Jenkins? Why you go for Jenkins? Now right, Jenkins is an open source automation CI/CD tool. Okay, so with the help of what is the main advantages? Many plugins. With the help of mostly we can configure any tool. Now the question is how to install plugin. They will ask. So how to install plugin? So how to install plugin in Jenkins server? So how to install plugins in Jenkins server? How to install plugins? Next, master and slave. Very important. Next, how you are providing security for your projects. So how we are providing with the help of which plugin? Security. We install one plugin, right? What is the plugin name? Role based strategy plugin, correct? Now they are asking what is pipeline? What is pipeline? And how many types of pipeline? This is very important. These all are intro questions only. So types of pipelines. Types of Jenkins pipelines. How many types? Two types mainly. Declarative pipeline, scripted pipeline. And one more pipeline also there.
Multi
What is that? Multi-branch pipeline.
pipeline.
Now, so if you come to here, pipeline means 100% they will ask. So can you write your pipeline code and all? Can you write your pipeline code and all? So right. So what is the pipeline? So same steps just we can execute. And based on your requirement, so we can add many stages. So sonar and so Nexus I didn't add that stages and all. Anyway, right now morning section. So Sar is explaining Docker, right? Once Docker finished, so I will complete. So how to connect with the Nexus repository, how to connect with the Sonar Cube server, and so how to implement that script and all. Okay. Now, so as of now, so which plugins did you install in our project? Tell me a few plugins. As of now, we discussed, right? So already we installed few plugins. Tell me what
Git,
are those plugins? Git
Git,
plugin,
Maven,
Maven plugin,
uh,
at least 5 to 6 are minimum. Right? Basic plugins. Git plugin, Maven plugin, deploy to container plugin,
reply to pipeline.
deploy to a container plugin.
Container
Next,
plugin.
role based,
Role based.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Role based
Tool-based authorization plugin.
authorization plugin. Next, build pipeline.
Tool plugin.
Next, mm, next, which plugin
Library.
is that? Huh?
Yes.
Git to Maven, deploy to container, role based build pipeline. Next, we can say what our plugin, email plugin. Okay, email plugin. Next,
Git,
what plugin we install? Anything we install?
git parameterized tool.
Parameterized plugins. Git parameter parameterized. Parameterized plugin. See here at least how many plugins you remember. In interview 100% they are asking. So can you which plugins so in our project you installed? So just if you remember Git plugin I installed, Maven plugin, deploy to contain plugin, role based build pipeline, email pipeline, Git parameters pipeline. So there is many plugins. Just at least remember 5 to 10 plugins. Remain plugins based on requirement we are going to install whatever you want. So if you go to here, right? So if you go to here, manage Jenkins, and they are asking, so how many ways we can install plugin? So next question they are asking. Now we are okay. You explained all these things. Now how many ways we can install plugin? So generally we can install via. So right? If you go to GUI level, go to available, go to manage Jenkins, manage plugins, and
Available
so now
plugin.
if you go to available tab, first you are searching. So they are asking, suppose my file is available in my local machine. So now how to install my plugin? So how we can install? Go to advanced tab. Where you need to go to here manage Jenkins. Many people asked this one, so go to manage Jenkins. So generally we are coming here and we are searching here, correct? So these all are the plugins. See here, groovy plugin, pipeline plugin, locker. These are based on whatever you want, based on requirement we can install. Docker plugin, anywhere right now we are discussing, right? So next coming classes we can install Docker plugin also. So this is the Docker plugin, Ansible plugin, Kubernetes plugin, Kubernetes plugin. Next, these are the we can say multiple plugins. So these all are the plugins. Right? What is the main? What is the greatness of Jenkins means? Jenkins provide thousands of plugins. With the help of these plugins, we can easily integrate. We can easily integrate. We can easily integrate any tool, and also Ant plugin. Right now you don't know, right? What is Ant? Ant and Maven are same only. So we can install Ant. Ant also. This is also build tool. So this is also built tool, but this is the old, but the that latest one is Maven only. Nowadays, most of the Java projects we are using Maven, and if it is any old project, that case we are using Ant plugin. Now they are expecting this option. Go to advanced, and there is one option is there. There is one deploy plugin, deploy plugin. So they are expecting this option. Where we need to go? So go to plugin, advanced settings, deploy to plugin, deploy plugin. Under here we can select your choose file, or we can directly give your remote URL. Now got it, guys? Anyone any doubt here? So generally if you want to install any plugin, go to available plugins. We are searching plugin name, right? So now my plugin is available in my local mission. My mission, I want to install that one. So that case go to advanced settings and go to deploy plugin, and here choose your file. Which file you need to select? HPA file. All plugins, this is the extension HPA. This is the extension. If you download any plugin, the plugin extension should be HPI. HPI. Right? Dot doc, document file, exe, Excel file, text file, like that. So this is the HPA. Select your plugin and just install it. That's it. And so mostly they are asking these questions. So can you write your so pipeline syntax? 100% they will ask. We need to write your pipeline code and all. And can you explain master and how we can configure Jenkins master and slave? So can you tell me anyone steps how we can configure Jenkins master and slave? Go to manage Jenkins. Go to manage nodes and clouds, and click on the new node, and we need to give label name, and that root directory path, and how we are connecting your slave machine. Now they are asking, so how we are connecting your slave machine? How we connected? Already I explained, right? So this is my Jenkins master, and this is my slave machine. How I connected Jenkins master to slave? This all are interview questions only. Jenkins master, and this is my slave mission. How I can connect? How we can connect your slave mission? ఎలా కనెక్ట్ అయినాము? With the help of SSH.
Yes.
They are expecting this word SSH, secure connect way. Right? We are connecting SSH username with private key. SSH username with private key. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So they are expecting these two words, SSH, and we are connecting SSH username with private key.
Private.
So interview these are the main topmost interview questions. So mostly they are asking these questions only, top level. If they want very deep means how we can configure whole SCM, and what is the Jenkins upstream jobs and Jenkins downstream jobs, and how it will work. And right, what is full SCM, how it will work. Now this is Jenkins side configuration. Now same thing, how many ways we can configure? So uh, auto triggering. They are asking like how many ways we can configure auto triggering. Now right, poll SCM. Now right, poll SCM. I hope everyone know what is poll SCM. If any changes come to my repository, automatically I want to trigger the build. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is the Jenkins side. Now there is one more way, one more other option also is there. If you want to configure that way, there is one more option is there, webhooks. This is repository side. This is Jenkins side. So this option we can configure Jenkins side, Jenkins server. Remember. Now one more option is there. That is the webhooks. Okay, webhooks. So this is the repository side. If any new changes come to my repository, automatically I want to trigger the build. So that case, there is one more option also is there. So this is, right, this is my repository. This is my GitHub, and this is my repository. And this is my repository, anything, whatever it may be. Select your repository, select your repository, go to repository settings. Don't go to your account settings. Go to your repository settings, and there is one option is there. Here there is one option is there. So there is one option is there. Where is that? Code security, GitHub Acts, emails. Here webhooks. See here, there is one option, webhooks. If you click on webhooks, now see here, webhooks allows external services to notified when certain events happen. If something happening my repository, automatically I want to trigger the build. So we can configure this also. Both are same only. When the specific event happens, for example, if any changes come to my repository, automatically I want to trigger the build Jenkins server. So how to trigger the build? So this is now see here, go to your repository, go to your specific repository, go to repository, and this is my repository, and go to settings, only repository settings. Don't go account settings. Go to repository settings, and there is one option is there, webhooks. Under webhooks, add webhooks. If you click on add webhooks, and this is the payload URL. It is asking payload URL. So this is nothing but Jenkins server, your Jenkins server URL and webhooks. Suppose you don't know how to configure, just Google it. As it is, they will give configure. See here. So how to configure webhooks in GitHub account. So if you go to here, this is the official website. Go to here, and so they will give clear steps and all. Now see here. So how it will work and all. Same what is payload URL. See here, the payload URL is the URL of your server. Which server? Jenkins server. Which server?
Okay.
Jenkins server. So see here, Jenkins server that receives the webhook post request, and we need to configure like this. We need to configure like this. So now if we come to here, configure server webhooks for, okay, this is different way. You don't want that one. So now we need to repository webhooks. Okay. Now if we come to here, somewhere they given same steps also. These are the webhook. This is your GitHub account. Where is Jenkins server? They will also provide. These are the parameters. Let me come to another URL. This is same, right? Come to here. Only we need to pass a Jenkins URL, and so we need to give so that repository. So add webhooks URL, payload URL, register configure GitHub registry content. I will show you already you have. I will share this. Sometime interview also they are asking this question. So webhook configuration repository. So GitHub or Bitbucket both are same only. So both are same only. So go to repository settings webhooks, add webhooks, and add your Jenkins server URL and slash GitHub hyphen webhooks. GitHub hyphen webhooks. So like this we need to add it. So like this we need to add it. So once that is done, see here, go to here, add. That's it. Once that is done, and now go to your Jenkins app, go to configure, build trigger, and we need to select the GitHub webhooks trigger for the Git SM folder. That's it. Now see here, coming to here. So coming to repository, there is repository. Here, webhooks. Now copy Jenkins server. So copy your Jenkins server URL and all. This is your Jenkins server URL. Control C. So coming to here. Mhm. Close it here. Okay, paste it slash GitHub hyphen web hook. This is the syntax. So we need to follow same thing only. This is the syntax. See here, GitHub hyphen web hook. So this is your Jenkins up to here Jenkins server URL. So up to this Jenkins server URL slash GitHub hyphen web hook. That's it. So GitHub hyphen slash is mandatory. Okay. Now content type. So just application JSON. And if you have any secret, we can pass and leave it JSON and all, and remaining the same as it is only. So no need to do anything. That's it. Now see here, JSON just push event. When you want to trigger the build, when if any changes come to my repository, these are the events. So these are the events. See here, which events would you be like to trigger webhooks? Just push event. If any changes come to my repository, or send me anything, whatever, even push, pull, if you modify anything. So whatever you want, we can select. Okay, active. Just click on the add webhooks. So now see here, this is your webhooks. Okay, webhook. Now go to here, create any job. So for example, this is my job, right? And so go to here, configure, and so go to source code management, git, and select here. No need to this also. So already we need to write. Go to project, and so go to configuration section, and go down. Here there is one option available. Where is this option? See here, GitHub Webhooks whole SM. Here is the right. That one only, right? We need to select which option. So we need to select that one. So go to that is done. Go to configuration. Go to configuration. Now see here, this option we need to select. This option we need to select. So GitHub trigger. That's it. Okay. Whole SM. That's it. So this option already you know. Already you know. Copy this one. Now So go to here. Now everything miss, everything correct, right? Now configure. Go to here and so go to source code. Select Git. What is my repository? So this is my repository. Web DevApps. Okay. Web DevApps. Copy this one and configure that one. That's it. Okay. Credential. And what is the branch you are using? Master branch. So this is default master only. Apply save. Now observe here. This is the DevOps hyphen Hyderabad. This is my project name. So Hyderabad. This is. Do you have any job? Only one bill, right? So if I click manually, it will trigger. No problem. Now it is trigger. Now see here. So go to output and it is connected to my repository. Build is succeed. I don't want like this. If any changes come to repository, I selected push event, right? Now coming to your here and copy this code and coming to local, clone it. How to clone? Everyone know, right? How to clone and all. So coming to here, right click, go to here, git batch, git clone, see, git clone hyphen b master and your repository URL. So this is my repository. Now everything I have available local ls cd space. This is here and so control plus plus. Now see this is my project. Now I'm going to update something. How to update vi
VS.
app.txt. Insert. So updated file app just txt anything. Escape. So right, escape colon x save and quit. So git status. These are same story only. Now git add. Now
It,
commit the file. Git commit hyphen m updated app. Just I given something. Now how to push it?
Git push.
Git push. So origin
Master.
master. That's it. Now I pushed. Now check it. Now coming to here. So what is this? Hyderabad, right? So now what is coming to here? See here. Third build. Now I trigger manually or how it will executed?
Automatically.
Automatically. Automatically. This is very very important. There are many people they asked. So automatically I want to trigger the build. How many ways we can configure in Jenkins server? How many ways we can configure now? Two ways. One is poll SCM. Second one is webhooks. This is repositories. Poll SM is we have to configure Jenkins server side. Webhooks we need to configure repository side. These are the steps. I will send this document. Just follow same steps. Okay. These are very very important. Okay. So enter also many people they asked. So these are the steps. So policy means how to configure policy in Jenkins server and all. And so webhooks and all repository side. Don't go your account settings. Don't go your account settings. So go to your repository. Go to your repository. So which repository? Go to settings and so here go to webhooks option available. Webhooks. Click on webhooks and so add webhooks and give URL. This is the payload URL. Jenkins server URL slash GitHub hyphen webhooks. That's it. And I select the content application JSON format and which event would be like to trigger this webhook. So when do you want to trigger a build? So these are the event. Just a push event or send me anything and let me select individual. If you select means there is multiple options available. We can select when you want to trigger the build. Now got it? So see here only build page, only fork, only red branch, only creation branch. So these are the customized options. So these are the only pull request. These are the customized. Now if you don't want to select anything, simply select send me anything. If any changes happening in my repository, automatically I want to trigger the build. So that case select or this is only push event. If any new changes come to my repository, clear? This is the push. Push means local to central, right? You know, right? What is the push? Local to central
Cent-
repository. Send me anything means if anything happening, even if we create branch, a deleted branch, or if something is happening, everything it is triggering the build. I don't want like this. I want to customize the options. Whenever if I raise a pull request, so that time only I want to trigger the build. So we can select pull request. So this is the customized options. So these are the customized options. I hope you got it right. So this is also interview many people asked. Now I will share this document and just try it. So Jenkins server, how it will work. In Jenkins server, go to go to project, and so go to project, select any project, and go to configuration section. And so here we need to select GitHub web, GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM, Git source code management pooling. Okay, so we need to select this option. That's it. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt? Now
yeah,
these are the mostly topmost interview questions. So we need to by heart. So pipeline 100% we need to write. And so mostly they are asking 100%, they are asking Jenkins master and slave configuration, and also pipeline, and also security. And so these are the main. And apart from this remaining almost right, so how to create different kinds of jobs, and how to install the users, how many ways we can add users, and so how to create users and how to delete users, and what is main role based, that is security level. And these are the topmost interview questions guys. Okay, just remember, note it somewhere, just based on this prepare well. Clear?
yeah, clear, sir.
So now almost we cover Jenkins. And so if anyone know, if you know right, if you some of common steps and all, mostly I won't explain. Even if you google it, we can understand. Mostly I explained the interview purpose. In the interview they are asking only what as of now, what are the topics I explained. So if you prepare well, that's it, nothing, you don't want other things. Remaining things all are silly only. Even if you Google it, we can understand. Really, if you are not understanding, just ask. So let us know. We will help you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So that's it. So Jenkins side. And so next class, so we will start any new tool. Okay. So
Okay.
morning, so Docker is going right. Correct.
Yes, yes.